I snuck into my turkey spot that we're going this morning. Yesterday afternoon, I always try to get some stuff prepared because I can't make a lot of noise. I can't make any noise when I go in there this morning, so I always have cameras out around my turkey spots, and this spot with all those birds above me, I sometimes get some really good stuff. Birds strutting down in that creek bottom, and a bunch of birds. Well, this time, from the time that I hunted last, which was one day last week, maybe Friday, until yesterday, which would have been Tuesday, I never had a picture of a turkey. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean that they're not roosted there. It just means that they are not dropping down into that creek bottom. They're going up, they fly down up on the top of the hill, and then they go off feeding away from me. So I'm not saying that we're not going to kill a bird today, but the later in the season that it gets for me, the less likely those birds are to drop down into that creek bottom where I can hunt them. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my future son-in-law and business partner, Nick Hyde. I got the opportunity to sit with Nick this last weekend, and he has never shot a tom turkey. Shot a Jake, I guess, but I got to witness his first tom bite the dust this weekend, so congrats, Nick. And he got himself a trophy tom, four beards on it, so man, that was awesome to see. So again, congrats, Nick. Hopefully some of your luck will rub off on me this morning. Alright, it's 5:45. I already had 3 toms fly down. They flew down to the top of the hill, and then they went toward them other gobblers down the creek bottom. I know I've still got some hens up in trees around me here, but I haven't had a gobble since those 3 flew down. So it doesn't mean that there isn't more toms here. I thought there was more than 3, but I could have been wrong. But this was pretty odd this morning. The majority of my birds were north of me on the creek bottom. Normally the majority of the birds are roosted right here by me. So if all of my toms are that way, north, my only shot is to have them, call them over here, get them up on top of the hill, try to get them to come down that hill down into this bottom.
Hey kids, we got it done. We got it done. May 13th. It is the first day of Wisconsin's 5th turkey season. I'm hunting here in west central Wisconsin. I'm down in Eau Claire County on my under the Roost stand. And man, oh man, I did not think we were gonna get it done this year. I've had all kinds of encounters with gobblers this year. And for whatever odd reason, this, that, and the other, I just have not put a tag on one yet. So this was my last tag of the season. I'm expanding my business, my trapping business, so I'm just not able to hunt as much as I have in the past. So I only had a few more sits left in me. And luckily we got some jakes to come down that hill behind me and come into the decoy. And after playing cat and mouse with them behind this tree for about what felt like 10 minutes, man, I was drawn back for, I bet you, 5 or 6 minutes in 4 different occasions. I finally got one to come back out. I was figuring they were gonna come out and putz around the decoy enough. I was gonna get one in the perfect spot for all of my other angles, but that didn't happen, of course. But anyways, we got one to step out. We got a nice shot on him. I'm using the new DK4s by NAP. Put a big hole in it. I shot it just a little bit low in typical Johnny Herrmann fashion. It went up and laid down at the base of the hill to die. But what happens with these Jakes and Toms, you know, you guys have all seen it. They're gonna go up and peck on a wounded or a dead bird. And so what happened is the Jakes went up there and started harassing this bird, and they started pushing him up the hill. So instead of letting that happen and letting them get off of the property, I dropped down in the creek bottom, swung around, and snuck up on a little knob there and got another arrow in him. But he was gonna die anyways. But anyways, I tell you what, you know, I love turkey hunting. I love shooting turkeys with my bow. I love eating turkeys. And this guy right here is going to do, he kind of fulfilled a whole bunch of requirements for me this morning. So I can't be happier. I'm going to put my turkey stuff away. Got a lot of work to do. We're going to do some food plot work this summer, probably tweak a few stands. And then before you guys know it, it's going to be September up here. We're going to have archery season opening up. So I tell you what, you guys be safe this summer when you're doing your field work and your stand work. And I will see you guys from a tree stand this fall. Bow hunt or die.
Hopefully the next thing that you guys are going to see is going to be me drawn back on a big turkey and whacking an arrow through it and watching it die. So
Roost, they're not, that's just horrible.